स्टूडेंट्स ये एमएससी फाइनल बॉटनी का एक फोटोसिंथेसिस के बारे में हम पढ़ रहे थे। फोटोसिंथेसिस में हमने लाइट रिएक्शन के बारे में देखा। लाइट रिएक्शन के बाद जो डार्क रिएक्शन है उसमें शुगर का निर्माण होता है। लाइट रिएक्शन में उत्पन्न होने वाले एटीपी और एनएडीपीएच की सहायता से CO2 को ग्रहण करके CO2 ग्राही राइबोलोज बाइफॉस्फेट विभिन्न जो है कार्बन फिक्सेशन के द्वारा ग्लिसरॉल्डिहाइड 3-फॉस्फेट का निर्माण करता है। सो द फाइनल प्रोडक्ट ऑफ C3 साइकिल और द केल्विन साइकिल इज ग्लिसरॉल्डिहाइड 3-फॉस्फेट। सो इन ग्लिसरॉल्डिहाइड 3-फॉस्फेट जब बन जाता है तो वह विभिन्न प्रक्रमों के द्वारा विभिन्न प्रकार के शुगरी सब्सटेंस का निर्माण कर लेता है। अब आज जब हमने केल्विन साइकिल की बात कर ली थी पिछले 2 वीडियो में, आज हम बात करेंगे फोटो रेस्पिरेशन की। फोटो रेस्पिरेशन वास्तव में यह प्रोसेस क्या है। देखिए, इन द लास्ट टाइम इन द C3 साइकिल वी डिस्कस दैट रूबिस्को हैज़ द कैपेसिटी टू कैटालाइज both the carboxylation and oxygenation of ribulose 1,5-biphosphate. The carboxylation yields 2 molecules of 3-phosphoglycerate, while in oxygenation process 1 molecule each of 3-phosphoglycerate and 2-phosphoglycolate to be produced. So the oxygenation of ribulose 1,5-phosphate catalyzed by Rubisco initiate a coordinated network of enzymatic reactions that are compartmentalized in chloroplast, in peroxisomes, and in mitochondria. So these are the 3 organelles in which the oxygenation of ribulose 1,5-phosphate that is catalyzed by Rubisco, that would be happened in the 3 compartments: chloroplast, peroxisome, and mitochondria. So this process is known as the photorespiration. So in the one sentence we can say that the oxygenation of RUBP, that is the process we can call it photorespiration, and it causes the partial loss of carbon dioxide fixed by the Kelvin-Benson cycle and the concurrent uptake of the oxygen in photosynthetically active leaves. ये जो कैल्विन बेंसन साइकिल है, इससे बनने वाले जो CO2 का जो फिक्सेशन होता है उसका जो है ये आंशिक रूप से लॉस हो जाता है. सो दिस प्रोसेस हाउएवर इज इम्पॉर्टेंट. So we are going to discuss today about the photorespiration. The negative impact of these competing reactions. Which are competing reactions? The photorespiration as well as C3 cycles. On plant growth has been demonstrated with a variety of photorespiratory mutants of Arabidopsis that exhibit retarded growth, precocious senescence, and cell death at the usual atmospheric carbon dioxide concentration, but are normal in a high carbon dioxide environment. So photorespiration happens in many plants during hot daytime conditions, like in soyabeans. Guard cells, which are the part of stomata, close stomata to prevent water loss, and so that unable to take up new carbon dioxide molecule and oxygen जो है वो CO2 रेशियो जो है शिफ्ट हो जाता है. In the photosynthesis, how does it happen? So we can see it in another slide. So this is the photorespiration process. As we have discussed here, just that 3 compartments: chloroplast, peroxisome, and mitochondria. These are involved in this process. So photorespiration that depends on light and is the waste reactions of carbon dioxide, as there is a partial loss of carbon fixed, and it protects against the light damage. This is the beneficiary. beneficial that protects against the light damage and favored by high oxygen and low carbon dioxide and warm temperature. So in the condition when the high oxygen concentration, low carbon dioxide concentration and the warm temperature is present, then the photorespiration can happen normally. The operation of photorespiration, the cycle involves cooperation among three organelles: the chloroplast, peroxisome and the mitochondria. In chloroplast, the oxygenase activity of Rubisco yield two molecules of phosphoglycolate, which phosphoglycolate phosphate converts into two molecules of glycolate. Here you can see the phosphoglycolate is to be converted into the two molecule of 2-phosphoglycolate, which phosphoglycolate phosphatase convert into two molecule of glycolate and two molecule of inorganic phosphate, glycolate and molecule of phosphate. Two molecule of glycolate and one molecule of glutamate flow from the chloroplast to peroxisome. You can see here that glycolate is flowing from the chloroplast to peroxisome. In peroxisomes, the glycolate is oxidized by oxygen to glycolate in a reaction catalyzed by glycolate oxidase. So the enzyme involved in this process, that is glycolate oxidase. Glyoxylate glutamate aminotransferase enzyme catalyzes the conversion of glyoxylate and glutamate into glycine and 2-oxoglutarate. Glycine flows from the peroxisome to mitochondria, where two molecules of glycines with the concurrent release of carbon dioxide, the carbon dioxide will be released, and the ammonia also will be released by the successive action of the glycine decarboxylase complex and serine hydroxymethyl transferase. Serine is then transported back to the peroxisome and transformed into glycerate, 3 carbons, by the successive action of serine aminotransferase and hydroxypyruvate reductase. Glycerate and 2-oxoglutarate जो कहाँ से आए थे, peroxisome से, and ammonia that come from the mitochondria return to chloroplast in a process that recovers part of the carbon and all the nitrogen lost in photorespiration. Glycerate is phosphorylated to 3-phosphoglycerate and incorporated back into the Kelvin-Benson cycle. In the chloroplast stoma, glutamine synthetase and ferredoxin dependent glutamate synthetase, that is the GOGAT, we can say it in the short, GOGAT, using the inorganic nitrogen and 2-oxoglutarate recover the nitrogen initially lost in the exported glutamate. So this is all process, the mechanism that happen in the photorespiration. So this is a cycle that in the chloroplast, from the chloroplast, 2 glycolate will be transferred to the peroxisome, and the glycine that is formed in the peroxisome, that would be transferred to the mitochondrion, where carbon dioxide and ammonia would be released, and the glycine will be converted with the concurrent reactions into the serine, and the serine can go back into the peroxisome, and this serine can convert it into glycerate, and the glycerate would be transferred again from the peroxisome to the chloroplast, and this glycerate can be used in the Kelvin-Benson cycle via the 3-phosphoglycerate. So this whole process of photorespiration, that is to be done in the 3 compartments: chloroplast, stroma, leaf, peroxisome and mitochondria. The photosynthesis process depends on the photosynthetic electron transport system, because the whole ATPs and NADPS that is to be used in this process, which come from the photosynthetic light reaction. The ATP and reducing equivalents from the light reaction in thylakoid membranes are needed for the functioning of C2 oxidative photosynthetic cycle in 3 compartments: the chloroplast, peroxisome and mitochondria. In the carbon cycle uses one NADPH and ATP to maintain an adequate level of RUBP or ribose 1,5-phosphate in the Kelvin-Benson cycle, and ATP to convert glycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate in the photosynthesis, photorespiration. The nitrogen cycle employs ATP and reducing equivalents to restore glutamate from ammonia and 2-oxoglutarate coming from the photorespiratory cycle जो ये होगी. In the peroxisome, the oxygen cycle contributes to the removal of H2O2 formed in the oxidation of glycolate by oxygen. So this is the photorespiration. One more thing, that photorespiration protects the photosynthetic apparatus under stress condition, and it may be engineered to increase the production of biomass in the biotechnology, in the genetic engineering, so that it can be used in this. So the more important, we are going to repeat this, that some enzymes which are important, they plays important role in the photorespiration. One is the Rubisco enzyme. We have discussed about it in the last C3 cycle also. Phosphoglycolate phosphatase, that is used in the formation of 2-glycolate molecule in the chloroplast via the phosphoglycolate. And glycolate dehydrogenase enzyme, that is used to form glyoxylate from the glycolate, and glyoxylate carboligase, that is used to tetronic semi-aldehyde to be formed by the glyoxylate. And one more, the glycerate kinases, that glycerate is to be converted with the addition of ATP into the 3-phosphoglycerate. So these are the 5 enzymes which are important in the photorespiration: the Rubisco, the phosphoglycolate phosphatase, the glycolate dehydrogenase, the glycolate carboligase, and glycerate kinases. So this is the all about the photorespiration, and that is mainly important, that it is a somehow wastage of CO2 reaction, and it depends on light, but however it protects the plant from against the light damages.